Hello, welcome. Welcome to our Phantology's portion of the Wada Holiday the charity live stream. So we have an hour here. Thanks to Malkier Talks and Black Tower Podcast for setting this up. And thanks to, I guess maybe they are thanking us, but we are raising money for the Lightweaver Foundation, hosted by or created by Brandon and Emily Sanderson. So we are going to do a little tier list thing for you guys this hour. So I'm going to work on sharing my screen here while Jake and Josh entertain you for a second and tell you about Phantology.
Hey guys, yeah, we are Phantology. We're mainly a podcast. We do have some YouTube videos out there as well, and we like to cover a whole range of fantasy books, from obviously Wheel of Time, lots of the Cosmere, Harry Potter, to Joe Abercrombie, all that stuff.
Yeah, and we've been around for a little over a year, and we love it. We're a group of friends who've been reading and talking about fantasy since 8th grade, and so we've had a blast doing it, and we're excited to be involved more in the community. It's a great community the more we've gotten involved, so we're happy to be here.
Yeah, feel very honored to be a part of this.
So what we're gonna do, we do cover a lot of Wheel of Time stuff, but like Jake said, Phantology covers a lot of other series as well. And three of our other favorite series are Stormlight Archive and A Song of Ice and Fire and Harry Potter. Maybe you've heard of these three. And so what we thought we'd do for this hour is go through several of the most popular Wheel of Time characters and say we put them in another series, what would they be like? So what Order of the Knights Radiant would they be in? Or what house from A Song of Ice and Fire would they be in? Or what house from Hogwarts would they be in? So I have three different tier lists here, and we are going to go through and move our images into the correct location. And of course, our opinion is absolutely correct. But let us know if you have a different opinion in the chat, and we can maybe discuss a bit. So are you guys excited for this? This is kind of a fun idea.
Yeah, a quick note on spoilers is we're going to be having spoilers for Wheel of Time, but beyond just like generals of like Gryffindor is for bravery and, you know, the Lannisters are like money, we won't spoil plot points of other series that we talk about here.
Yeah.
Yes. So vague spoiler warning for Song of Ice and Fire, which is the Game of Thrones book series, and for Stormlight Archive, which is, of course, Brandon Sanderson's epic that he just released a new book from. So if you're going to read those series, you haven't yet, we're not going to spoil any big plot points, but we will kind of like talk about some things that are in the series. So I feel like you're safe, but if you're the type of person who's like, no way, I do not want to know anything about a book going into it, then you may want to tune out for a little bit.
Yeah, but Harry Potter and Wheel of Time, are we free to say that those are just going to be spoilers all the way through?
Yeah, Wheel of Time all the way through. I don't think you're watching the stream if you're not okay with that.
And if you haven't read Harry Potter by now, man, go read it.
Yeah, I think by now Harry Potter is past whatever the clause is there for spoilers. You can put whatever out there, you know. Snape killed Dumbledore.
Hey.
Okay, right. And before we get started, let's mention a little bit about what we're doing this for. So this live stream, if you're just tuning in, is for the Lightweaver Foundation, which is the charity that was started by Brandon Sanderson and his sister Emily Sanderson, and they have a 3-pronged mission statement. Do one of you guys have that up to just kind of read through what they're doing?
I know the first two. Let me look up it's I think feed
so
body.
They're feeding bodies,
filling minds,
fueling something, fueling hope, maybe.
Oh yeah, feeding bodies, filling minds, and fueling hope. Let me pull it up.
Yes. So okay, I do have it pulled up here. So they're about filling basic needs of people, including food, water, shelter, and clothing, as well as providing books to those in need, promoting literacy, making books available to, I think, prisoners as well, incarcerated individuals, which is something that we actually support as well. Check out, if you're looking for another charity, check out booksforprisoners.net. Okay, so let's get started now that you've all donated a bunch of money to charity, which is what this is all for, right? So Knights Radiant are kind of these orders of these magical beings, right, in Stormlight Archive, and they all have kind of these different ideals that are tied to them, and they can do some different things magically. So let's kick it off with our first character here, who appears to be a Shamal. So what order of the Knights Radiant, guys, does a Shamal belong in?
I did Truth Watcher. I think one of the tenets of a Truth Watcher is seeking truth and just kind of that scholarly mindset. So I feel like out of all the Forsaken, he's the most scholarly. You know, he joined the Shadow for very logic-based reasons.
Yeah, I think that one's close. I was thinking Lightweaver, because he spoke his truth, and that caused issues. Yeah. So what?
Tiebreaker, Stephen?
That's kind of a hard thing, right? Like, what do we do if we don't agree? I like Truth Watcher kind of for the reason that I don't think there's going to be too many Truth Watchers, so maybe we need to take them as we get them.
I think that's good. Yeah.
Adjustments could be made further down the line, but
all right, so we'll throw him there as Truth Watcher for now as a scholar. I think there's some conversation in the chat that there were some other Forsaken who were more scholarly. All of the Forsaken were somewhat scholarly, I guess, some more so than a Shamal. So I guess he works there. This is tough, right? But let's just kind of do our best here. Okay, so switching over to the Hogwarts version. So Shamal, which house does he belong in?
I think Ravenclaw.
Yeah, that's what I had as well.
Not just Slytherin because he's evil.
No, Slytherin's like ambition, right? I don't really see him as he's like the opposite of ambitious. He just wants it all to end. He's just done with everything.
All right, am I just kind of agreeing with you guys for now? No matter what I say, if you're both in Ravenclaw, it doesn't matter.
I mean, if you think he's Hufflepuff, go ahead.
We also have a Muggle category, so if you want to throw shade at anyone, we can just throw them in Muggles.
Oh, so he's staying in Hufflepuff?
No, okay, we'll put him in Ravenclaw. All right, so now let's go over to our Song of Ice and Fire. And where does he fit here? We have the 9 great houses. How many great houses are there actually? I mean, there's 9 that like have colors on the map, so those are the ones I put in. But
yeah,
where does he fall here?
I put Targaryen just for the what are their words? Fire and blood. I feel like Shamal, Bazelmon, his flaming eyes and flaming mouth, fire and blood seem to fit.
This one's a little tougher because
tied to the dragon.
Right, and the Song of Ice and Fire houses, they're not as much as like different characteristics as these other ones. So maybe we're just like trying to find whatever similarities we can. Josh, are we wrong with Targaryen?
I'll go with Targaryen. I actually had down Baratheon, but I think Targaryen's a better fit.
I can see Baratheon as well.
Yeah, the Baratheons, they're pretty impulsive. They I could see him there, perhaps. We'll throw him there for now. I promise we're going to disagree more later on. Maybe a Shamal is a little too cut and dry. So let's go to our next character. So I believe this is Moraine. So where does Moraine fit? I feel like I have a good one for this one.
You start us off with her.
I think. Oh man, I felt really good about it until I feel like now I have to say it. I feel like is she a bondsmith? Like I don't know. Does that work? No, I'm kind of questioning it.
I thought about that, and then I decided with Stoneward for the dependability and the like commitment to her goals.
Don't you think there are others who are more like that in this series, though? Are there just a lot of Stonewards in Wheel of Time?
I don't know. Would you
I
say,
like
Josh?
I like Stoneward. So the little motto on Sanderson's website for Stoneward is "Be there when needed," and I think
Yeah.
that's what Moraine is. You
I mean,
know,
she's all
if
about need.
yeah,
She got
yeah,
to the eye of the
she even
world
has like
twice.
she has the letters when they're needed. You know, even though she's out for a lot of the series, she still is like her shadow is long and she's influencing things when she's needed. So I think it's a Stoneward.
What about characters like Lan, for example? Maybe more of a Stoneward? Are we just gonna have a lot of Stonewards?
I mean, they are companions, right?
All
So
right, okay. We'll put her in Stoneward. Once again, I'm outvoted. Okay, like going over into Hogwarts. Looks like we're a little out of order here, but Hogwarts. Do we just put her in Gryffindor
I had
automatically?
Ravenclaw, but
Really?
she could fit Ravenclaw or Gryffindor to me.
I feel like Gryffindor for this one.
I feel like Gryffindor too, Steven.
Isn't yeah?
Yeah.
Isn't Blue Aja basically Gryffindor?
I feel like Green Aja is Gryffindor. They're the Battle Aja. That's like the bravery thing.
Yeah, I could see that too. There's more Ajas than there are houses, so it's not going to
Right,
be a
yeah.
one-to-one mapping.
Maybe blue and green make red and gold. Maybe that's how it goes.
All right, so Moraine is done. Now we have Perrin.
Did we do?
I'm gonna say Perrin is a Dustbringer. And here's the thing: so Dustbringers get a bad rap in Stormlight because we haven't seen them a whole lot yet, and they're a little controversial. But their words are about seeking self-mastery, and they have these great powers, but they also need to embrace the responsibility that goes along with that. And Perrin is very much that, where he's got the wolf dream and he's got, he wants to avoid violence, but he's also very, very good at it. And I feel like Dustbringer kind of fits
Yeah,
his
he's,
mantra.
I had him as Stoneward again, and I did the Knights Radiant test for him. Like, I guess me being parent trying to answer the questions, and I got Windrunner / Stoneward. But I think you made a great argument for Dustbringer.
So
Also-
Dustbringer's hard, but based on the motto of self-mastery, I think that would
Yeah.
be Perrin.
Also, I'm looking at the chat, and we didn't do a Song of Ice and Fire for Moraine.
Oh, shoot. We got to do that. Thanks for keeping
And I
us
see
sane.
some
Okay.
people saying she's House Tyrell, and I put Tully for her actually, but I could see
Dude,
Tyrell.
Tully is so lame. You're going to put her in Tully?
Dude, family, duty, and honor. She just reminded me of Catelyn Stark, so I was thinking.
Okay.
So Moraine, I actually put Moraine in Stark, but
Yeah, Moraine is cool and Stark is cool. Was that the criteria?
I don't know. I feel like Moraine has she has a high level of honor, like but
I feel like she's too like involved in the world to be a Stark. Starks are like we'll sit up here in the cold, but I feel like she's not as ambitious as a Tyrell, so that's where she lands as a Tully.
Ooh, okay, so we're all over the place. I'm going.
Okay,
Steven, I think you have to use I think you get to use your executive power of control.
Executive power. Since I have the mouse, I will control. I will go with Stark. Sorry, Jake.
Delusions of Grendel in the chat says Tully, a useless river squib.
I told you Tully is so lame, man. So we can't put Moraine there.
All right.
All right. Moraine is in. Okay. Next up, we have Nynaeve. Okay. There are two for Nynaeve, I think.
Oh, we got to go back to Perrin for Hogwarts and the Song of Ice and Fire.
You're right, man. Okay.
Sorry, we're all out of order.
There's too many things for me to control here. 3 things is clearly too much for me. Okay. Perrin, Hogwarts.
Hufflepuff.
Okay, so here's the thing with Hufflepuff. They get a bad rap, right? Because everyone's like, oh, they're useless, they're stupid. No, Hufflepuffs are actually, they've got some good qualities. And if you stick to the actual qualities that the house is supposed to have, not necessarily the lame characters that J.K. Rowling put into the house, then I think Perrin could fit there.
And that fits his character of constantly being overlooked because he's a deeper thinker at things. People kind of dismiss him the same way they dismiss Hufflepuff.
And Newt. We got our Newt Scamander. I think he's a lot like Newt in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a fan of the you're a
yeah,
fan of the
yeah, take
Fantastic
it.
Beasts movies. Ooh.
Deal with it, Steven.
Chat, let Josh know that he's wrong when he says he likes the Fantastic Beasts movies. Okay. Now we need Perrin in a house.
Okay. Stark, obviously. If
'Cause
it's
wolves.
100%. Wolves, I mean, just kind of the lonesome. Two Rivers is basically Winterfell. Once Perrin
Yeah.
built the castle.
Yeah, Perrin's got to be there. Do we need to move Moraine? Are we gonna have too many Starks? We can move at the end if we feel it necessary. Okay. Now we're on to Nynaeve. Where does she go? I think there's two here. What two am I thinking of?
Windrunner and Edge Dancer. Of
Yeah,
course.
so oh gosh, what a tough decision.
I
She's
put
right in between.
I put Windrunner. She does heal, but her desire to heal is based on her desire to protect. So I put
Yeah,
Windrunner.
she's obviously a Windrunner. I mean, just with how much she's concerned about all of about our characters.
Man, she cares about those Two Rivers folk so much.
She does. to her, to detrimental means sometimes, I feel like, or at least a lot of braid tugging.
Yeah, so Windrunners are all about protecting those, and it's the main character. One of the main characters, pretty much everyone's favorite character, is a Windrunner and is all about trying to protect people in Stormlight Archives. So, yeah,
I did
I'm with
consider Edge Dancer so she could get the friction necessary to get the greatest braid tug ever. But
Ooh.
I think Windrunner matches better.
But she can
she
also
was-
lash her braid.
Yeah,
She can
still
lash her
use the
braid to her
adhesion.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, think of how much braid tugging she could achieve. Excellent point. Okay, which house is she?
House Tully again.
Oh, I mean Hogwarts house.
Oh,
Hogwarts house.
Gryffindor. No, Hufflepuff. I did Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff? Yeah, this is tough.
She's brave.
anyone-
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not
What'd you put,
sure.
Josh?
Well, I put Gryffindor, but I think Gryffindor. I think that her going out with the Two Rivers folk when she didn't necessarily need to,
Yeah.
I think it shows a lot of bravery.
All right,
And just throughout
Nynaeve
throughout the series.
Nynaeve and Moraine have come together in House Gryffindor. Who would have thought? Okay,
They're gonna get on each other's nerves.
Yeah, that's not going to go very well. Which Song of Ice and
Those
Fire
common
house?
those common rooms are going to be, a little bit interesting.
Okay, so Nynaeve, is she like a Tyrell? Maybe, I don't know.
I said
Gosh,
Tully
this
again,
one's
but
hard.
no one likes my Tully recommendations. So
Let's see
Yeah,
what
sounds
what
like
did
we
I
can't
for
put
Nynaeve?
we can't put anyone in Tully, or we're gonna get mocked. Tully just stinks.
ooh, someone in the chat just said Nynaeve is a Stark. I could see that. I guess
I
don't
had
know.
her in Stark. I had her in Stark as well.
Oh,
Guys,
but
everyone is in
recently,
everyone is
Ciancinea
promise you.
Aronde believes that Nynaeve is also a Tully, so I feel vindicated.
Do we start going away from houses just to not overload them?
No, just do what we think. We got it.
I mean, yeah. Honestly, with Song of Ice and Fire, the main houses are gonna get a little bit stacked
Yeah.
there.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, I don't think we're gonna put anyone in House Rn, right? I mean,
Oh, I got people in Aron.
oh,
I
you
got
do?
people.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's put her in Tully. Let's. The people want Tully. At least one of them does.
One person, two people now.
Okay, our next character is Tom. Tom Maryland.
Tom Maryland. What do you have for him? Josh?
I believe him to be a Windrunner. He
Okay.
is also all about protecting.
He does have I did Lightweaver. He does have moments of protecting, but I think his personality of the more political subterfuge and with his storytelling,
Which one did you say, Jake?
Lightweaver.
I was
Jake's
gonna say
a Lightweaver.
Lightweaver too.
Okay,
Yeah.
2-1. I'm outvoted again.
Yeah, I mean, especially he just reminds me a lot of Wit whenever he's launching into some parable or story or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Tom is grown up Wit. Not that Wit is thousands of years old or anything, but
I like Wit, but I think I like Tom a lot more than Wit. I'd rather hang out with Tom.
Okay, would you hang out with him at Hogwarts? And if so,
Just like this, Jake.
which house?
Um,
I did Ravenclaw. He's pretty
yeah, he's a
crafty.
Ravenclaw. Yeah.
Okay, I see that. Are we gonna diss on anyone and put a Muggle? Are we waiting for Gowan to put Gowan in Muggle?
Gowan is Muggle. Yeah.
Okay, Tom in Song of Ice and Fire. Where does he go?
Lannister.
Ooh, really?
I had him in Lannister too, Jake.
I have
Straight in
Lannister.
there.
I don't know. It just felt right.
It just felt right.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he would be more of like not all Lannisters are evil, just like
He's like
not
a
all
Tyrion.
Slytherins are
Yeah,
evil.
he's a
Yeah.
Tyrion.
Like him and Tyrion would be tearing apart the
Yes,
countryside.
Tyrion.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. For some reason,
Yeah.
I could only think of Jamie and Cersei, and yeah, Tyrion is a much better representation of what we're going for here. With
Yeah,
Tom.
he's like a Tyrion, or if a Tywin was actually a good person. He's like on the same level of how capable he is.
Okay, now we have. Ooh, okay, controversial. We have Fael coming in.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So
I did,
Fael.
I did Will Shaper because she's all about blazing her own trail.
I see that. Yeah, starting off as a hunter for the horn. But
Yeah.
are will shapers more about finding freedom for like a bunch of people or just their own?
It's both, I think. I think it's like their own personal freedom and also freeing others. She doesn't really free anyone else.
So I'm actually going to go with Elsecaller.
I think it's in between those. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the thing with Elsecaller, I like the idea of unlocking the potential, but when you read more about it, it's usually the scholarly types, and I don't think Fael has ever read a book, to be honest. When I did also did the Knights Radiant test for her, and I got Lightweaver or Dustbringer, so I don't know.
The
All
Knights
over the
Radiant test
place.
apparently is not the be all end all that we thought it was.
For some of the characters, it seemed to line up in my head, but
All right. Well, I like Will Shaper, actually, Jake. I'm with you because I was thinking back to, when she brings in all the other surrounding villages to help out Two Rivers. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe that's really just for Perrin. I don't know what her motivation exactly was, but she helped a lot and secured freedom for a large group of people. So Will Shaper it is. Okay. Going into Hogwarts. Slytherin, right? She's the worst.
no, I have Gryffindor or Ravenclaw. I couldn't decide.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
She's not super smart to be Ravenclaw, but she's also like pretty capable when it comes to, getting Perrin to become the leader of the Two Rivers and everything.
Could Muggle be on the table?
Muggle is on the table. I like
do-
Fael fine, but she could be a Muggle.
I do actually think she could be in Slytherin though. Like not trying to diss her, but she goes out of her
Yeah.
way to like put herself ahead, She
For
takes
sure.
opportunities.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
ambition, right?
especially-
Yeah.
Especially with the Chafail and when she kills Massima. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go Slytherin.
So
Okay.
not just, I actually like Fael more than a lot of people do, partly because but so I'm not trying to just
I
diss
like
her.
her. Yeah, I like her too.
Yeah.
So my original dissing of Fael and gut reaction of Slytherin ended up being right after we talked through it.
Leafcast
Okay.
brother Dan says she's Cho Chang. I don't see it, but
Oh boy.
Yeah, Cho Chang also the worst. Okay, sorry, I'm not a fan of Fael, but I'm sorry to offend those who are. Okay, where does she go in Song of Ice and Fire? She
I did
Maybe.
Tyrell because of the ambition as a woman.
I like
I feel
that.
like House Tyrell is
Yeah, some of the stronger female characters are from
Yeah.
House Tyrell.
yeah.
I mean, also House Stark. We
I
can't
don't
put
see
any more in
Stark.
House Stark for now. No.
I don't see her as
Okay.
Stark at all.
Okay, she could
People
go in
want her as
Tyrell.
a Greyjoy. I have a Swan as a Greyjoy just because of the fish guts. Although that could be Tully then. I don't know.
No, Swan's got to be Tully. All right. Okay. We'll keep Fael and Tyrell for now. we can rearrange, right? We're leaving
Okay.
ourselves room to rearrange. All right,
Cersei
Matt.
definitely is more ambitious than probably most of the Tyrells, but I feel like as a house, we got a comment saying like
Oh yeah,
ambition
I
as
see
a
that.
woman might apply to Lannister. I don't feel like
Mm.
that's a Lannister house thing. It's definitely a Cersei thing.
Yeah. Well, is ambition as a woman a Tully house thing? I don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't know.
It's hard to distinguish the houses as having specific values.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll focus more on the Knights Radiant and the Hogwarts. Those are a little easier to nail.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt Cawthon. Where does he go in Knights Radiant?
I also had Will Shaper, and then taking the Knights Radiant quiz, I got Lightweaver tied with Will Shaper.
Is Stoneward on the table?
Yeah, definitely.
Because he's like there when he's needed, and he's always reluctant, but he's there. But there's a lot of things for Matt too, because he's also such a brilliant tactician, which you think maybe an Else Caller could be his calling.
Yeah. But he's not so much about, I mean, he is about personal stuff, but he's not like, how can I reach my potential? He's more, how can I do as little as possible while still being loyal to my friends?
Yeah. Is that an order of Knights Radiant? I will do as little as possible and still be awesome.
Yeah.
Josh, are we breaking are you going Stoneward with me?
Yeah, I think I'm going Stoneward. I mean, because it's just hard because we don't have many examples of like reluctant Stonewards, but he does show up when he's needed. And like part of it is he's always where he's needed by his luck, So I don't know how much of that is like his own self deciding that versus that's what the wheel wills, But
True. Okay, Hogwarts. Matt is a what? Gosh, he's got so many cool qualities. It's hard to nail him down.
What did I have for Matt? Oh, I did Ravenclaw just for the Ravens, honestly. Nothing else really fits.
Well, I mean, I think there's things that could fit for all of these different orders. Yeah.
He's like would like to be a Hufflepuff and just chill, but he's definitely brave. The only one I think he wouldn't be is Slytherin.
Jake,
maybe he's just Gryffindor or Hufflepuff.
Jake, just so you know, the Ravenclaw mascot isn't a raven; it's an eagle.
I know, but Raven.
Ooh, but it's in the name.
It's in the name. And he's the Prince
I like
of Raven.
Gryffindor. I like Gryffindor for Matt. Do I have any support for Gryffindor?
I think honestly, thinking about it, it's Gryffindor or Hufflepuff for me because he's brave, but also he likes to just chill and probably sneak food from the kitchens.
No, we're gonna complete our pairings of unlikely characters that can't stand each other by adding Matt into House Gryffindor along with Nynaeve and Moraine.
I like
Perfect.
it.
3 will enter, 1 will emerge. Okay, what house? What Song of Ice and Fire house?
Lannister. No, I did Greyjoy. Wait, did I do Greyjoy? Why did I do Greyjoy?
I actually had Tyrells.
Also Tyrell? Is there a reason?
I just see him like kind of kicking back in luxury, That I would see him wanting to be in House Tyrell, but I don't know if
he would enjoy life there in House Tyrell. House Tyrell, I don't know. I think of like Loras, and he's not super competent.
I think I did Greyjoy just because of the what is dead can never die. I don't know why I put Greyjoy, so ignore that comment, I guess.
Because he's got one eye and he's like a pirate, or what?
Well, no, just I think it might have been because of their pseudo baptism they do, where you drowned yourself and like he died and came back.
Okay, yeah, that's as good a reason as any. All right, let's head back to our next character here in Knights Radiant, and that's going to be Swan. Okay, I think you already had someone for Swan, right, Jake?
For Knights Radiant, Swan, I had Lightweaver. But then when I did the quiz, I got Elsecaller or Stoneward. So
I like Lightweaver. I like Lightweaver quite a bit for her.
She's pretty good with like her plots and she's like good at bending the truth and outright lying when she can and has to.
I think so, and she's always kind of got this like personal identity battle after, being the Amerlin and being deposed and everything. She's got to fight her way back up to the top. She's got one of the best plot arcs, I think, in the series. I like her as Lightweaver.
Dang, people really wanted Matt for House Martell. None of us suggested that one. The chat was going crazy with it.
Are we just waiting on Avienda to go in House Martell like no one else?
Right? Because she's Aiel.
Man, should we give the people what they want? I mean,
yeah, we can give the people what they want.
All right. Matt will officially be moving over to House Martell.
For the record, I have Avienda and Martell as well. So I don't know if that's just a foregone conclusion.
It's because of the I don't know, like the not stereotype, I guess, archetype of the desert house.
Exactly. The desert house that fights with spears and is actually really cool once you get to meet them. Okay. Where's Swan in Hogwarts? Is she a muggle since her magical powers were stripped away and then restored?
I guess,
she's like a reverse Squib.
If we had Squib, then that would be where she would go.
Yeah.
I had Hufflepuff because she's capable, but I don't think she's as smart as Moraine, but she's able to go with it,
Man, she fits in a lot of I could see her even in Slytherin because of the ambition, in Gryffindor because of just pure spunk and bravery, Ravenclaw because of how clever she is. Where do we put her? Hufflepuff needs more members. We'll put her there.
I think Ravenclaw.
You want Slytherin, don't you, Steven?
I want Slytherin. I like Slytherin. I feel like I belong in Slytherin, even if Pottermore doesn't put me in Slytherin yet. As I get older, I'm getting more evil. So. I'm not
referring to the chat. I'm not saying Swan isn't smart. I just don't think she's as smart as Moraine. She's really capable of things, but I feel like her wits aren't her defining attribute as much as her, just her drive and her willpower.
Guys, executive decision. I'm putting her in Slytherin. I think her ambition is really stand out. Slytherins are cool. She's going to Slytherin.
Cool.
All right. Game of Thrones house.
What did I put her in?
I did Greyjoy because of the fish guts.
That's right. That's what you said earlier. Well, is it Greyjoy or Tully?
Oh, well, I thought Greyjoy because they're more closely related to the ocean, but Tully is a fish, so maybe it's Tully.
She could be paired up with Nynaeve and Tully.
They are pretty similar characters.
Let's throw her there for now. Tully has 2 members. After bagging on it, it's now in the lead for most members. All right, this next one is Pet and Fane. We do have some evil characters. Ooh, I guess we should have made a fused / Voidbringer category. Does he fit in any order of the Knights Radiant?
I also did Will Shaper for the personal freedom aspect because he blazes his own trail and he just wants to be free.
I could see that. I mean, maybe Elfscaller, he's all about advancing his own cause, but is it, I don't know, is it really his cause or is it
I don't know, man. This
doesn't really work. I think we broke the setup here. Let's put him in Will Shaper for now. All right, Hogwarts house.
Yeah.
I guess Will Shaper is seek freedom. So I mean, that is kind of what he's doing.
Maybe we should just have a fused category, but then all the Forsaken.
Yeah, the problem is you can only make 10 categories on tier makers, so unfortunately we cannot do that. Okay, I'm putting him in Slytherin. Just executive decision.
I don't know.
Slytherin?
Yeah, Slytherin.
Yeah, because he was. I had a hard time with this because he was ambitious in the beginning, and that's why he joined the Dark One, right? That's why he became a Dark Friend. But that's not really his defining attribute throughout the series. We're on Pat and Fane right now.
We're getting a lot of hate. We're getting a lot of hate on the Tully thing for Swan.
If the donations go from where they are at now, let me refresh just to make sure.
Yeah, we need some additional donations before we can move Swan.
Yeah. If the donations go up from, come on, load. My internet's so slow right now.
I think if we hit 15%,
If it goes, if it goes, well, we're at 564 out of 5,000 right now. If it goes up by $10, we'll move Swan to, what was it, Greyjoy?
Yeah,
That's what the
Greyjoy was
people-
the other fish suggestion. All right, we'll see if the people can make that happen. For now, we've got Fane, who needs a house.
yeah. Wait, which house are we on? Are we on Harry Potter house or?
No, I executively decided to assign Fane to Slytherin, and now we are putting him into a Song of Ice and Fire house, and I dropped
Fane
him
is a
in
squib.
Greyjoy.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I could see Greyjoy.
We don't have Bolton on here, unfortunately. People are calling for Bolton for obvious
Bolton
reasons.
would have been good.
Bolton would be
Yeah.
good.
If not Bolton, then I put Greyjoy just because he seems slimy, and
Yeah.
that's like Greyjoy characteristic.
Yeah.
All right. And in interest of time, we do have 20 minutes remaining. In interest of time, we are going to have to
Yeah, let's
speed
hit
up.
some main characters.
Yeah. Okay.
Should we start with Rand then?
Yeah, let's.
Oh
let's do-
gosh, we haven't even
Or
done
should
Rand
we-
yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hit our main characters until we run out of time. So Rand Althor, Bondsmith, yes.
Bondsmith.
Bondsmith.
Although
I feel
when
like
I did
we feel good about this. Can we unite with everyone in the chat for Rand Althor for Bondsmith?
let's
Can we
unite
please
for
get some
Bondsmith.
love on that? Yes. Can we just unite all the different all the different groups here?
The Zoom realm and the YouTube realm. And the...
Yes.
When I did the Knights Radiant test, Windrunner came up, and I think Windrunner and Stone Ward both were tied for him. I think those are also good picks, just because his main goal is to unite, but I don't know if that's his like biggest personality
His
trait.
core identity.
Yeah.
So it's like, is the pattern forcing him into being a bondsmith versus who he would have been otherwise? Don't know. Let's put
Yeah.
him there for now. We've united there. Okay.
Yeah. We've
Hogwarts
united.
house.
Hogwarts House.
Just Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
I think so.
Hey, okay.
Archetypal
Matt.
hero.
Yeah, Matt and Rand can hang out in Gryffindor. All right, I like it. And then our Game of Thrones house for Rand.
Targaryen, for sure.
Ooh,
I had him
Hands down.
I had him Targaryen as well.
fire
and
hands
blood.
down. Just the fire. There's fire in this
And
picture.
he's a dragon. And he's a dragon.
And he's
Dragon is
not,
a good, yeah.
Well, and he's not completely stable.
Yes.
Gonna throw
as
that
well.
out there too.
That as well. Yeah, he's a great fit for Targaryen. Okay, I feel like after all of the division in our previous character assignments, Rand, we really
He is a
hit our
unifier.
stride here.
Yeah.
Yes. 45 minutes into the stream, we feel good about what we're doing.
Should we do Egwene next?
Oh no, people want Rand and Slytherin.
Just because Gryffindors murder people too. So I heard Harry casting some unforgivable curses in those books.
Harry, Sectum Sempra.
Yeah, he tried to use Avada Kedavra a couple times, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he went straight to
Yeah.
Crucio and Avada
he went
Kedavra
straight-
once things started going poorly for him.
Oh, they donated
just-
580. We got to fix Swan. Put her in. What was it?
Made it.
Greyjoy.
We made it.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for the support of the Lightweaver Foundation, and we will be moving Swan to Greyjoy.
House Greyjoy.
Fantastic work.
Fish guts.
Okay, Egwene. We've got to do Egwene. We need time
Yeah.
for Egwene, so she's next anyway. Where's she go?
She's an else caller for me. She's all about unlocking her potential.
Yeah, she's an else caller.
Like the reason she went on the adventure is because she wanted to learn about this power and like get good at it and like becoming a dreamer. She's always about like, how can I gain the next level?
Yes. Plus, think about some of the cool magic that the Elf Scholars do, like at the end of Oathbringer, and some of the cool stuff that she does at the end of the series. Yeah, it's even down to like the same way she's, the crystal stuff, right? That's got to be.
Yeah.
The Weave of Tarvalon.
Yes. Okay. Let's go to Hogwarts for
And she
Egwene.
unlocked traveling. Yeah. I got Slytherin for Egwene. Or Egwene, sorry.
Ooh.
Reverting back to my old pronunciations.
I'm getting you on board with Slytherin house, am I?
Yeah, for sure.
I think ambition is her defining attribute.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
And not in a bad way, but
not in a bad way. But if she didn't have ambition, then who would she be? Like what would her character do? Yeah.
She would just be hanging out with Gawain, doing nothing.
We need time for Gawain so we can diss Gawain. Okay, Egwene in A Song of Ice and Fire house, she belongs where?
I did what did I do? I did Tyrell again, but
okay.
Again for the Marjorie comparison.
Gosh, these are tough.
I don't know.
What are people? I feel like we're deferring to chat too much on our Song of Ice and Fire.
I could see Tyrell.
Okay. All right. If we donate up to 600, we can switch Egwene to someone else if people hate that. We'll put her in Tyrell for now.
I like it for Targaryen. Interesting.
Yeah, Targaryen is pop. I mean, yeah, Daenerys is kind of a similar.
Here's the thing, though. I feel like Targaryens have a sense of entitlement to the rule, like entitlement to rule.
Yeah.
Kind of like, whereas I don't think she felt that. She just felt like she was good enough to succeed. So.
Yeah, okay. I feel like she realized, hey, I'm the best option out there. So this is what needs to happen.
Okay, speaking of entitlement to rule, let's talk about everyone's favorite character, Elaine.
Ooh, yes. Elaine, Dustbringer. Yes.
If you've listened to Phantology before, you know we are very split on Elaine. Jake and I are total Elaine haters. Ben and Josh, Ben's not on, but these guys totally love Elaine for some reason. I mean, explain that. But where's she going for Knights Radiant?
To be fair, I think Elaine is a great character. I just hate how she did my boy Rand with those 2 letters. I can never forgive her for that.
Yeah, you really can't get over the letters.
Get over it.
And the way she treats Matt after Matt saved her. Come on.
Jake, how many times have you sent like 2 messages, one right after the other? I don't know. You have a good point.
The chat has spoken. Ben and Josh are wrong.
I love the chat. We always need the chat.
I had her as Dustbringer, and I don't remember why.
Dustbringer does work because she really is trying to grow into like the shoes that fit, like that she wants to. You know, she's trying to become a leader. She's trying to become a ruler, but she's struggling to do so. I think Dustbringer works.
All right, Dustbringer it is. Hogwarts. Muggle.
No.
I really want someone in Muggle.
I had her as Ravenclaw because she's really smart with the Terangreal. I don't know if she's really smart, but she had a knack for the Terangreal, and she really liked figuring out what they do and how to recreate them.
Could she be a Hufflepuff? I guess Hufflepuffs are not really leaders, and she really does have a great leadership quality. I mean, yeah, she bosses people around, but she's good at it.
I don't know. I could also see Ravenclaw. I mean, Slytherin.
She's tough. I could see Gryffindor as well. Just she's just such like a protag type.
I mean, Lion of
character. Yes, lions and lions. Okay, let's put her in Ravenclaw for now.
Okay,
and we'll go on to our houses. Okay, I think she goes in Targaryen based off of what you were saying about like a instability and an entitlement to rule.
I did Lannister.
Who did I?
Because of
Elaine?
Probably because of the lions. Probably because of the lions. Yeah.
You're really into the symbolism of all this.
I'm trying to find where I put her in Lannister too.
All right, Lannister it is.
Yeah.
Okay, with 9 minutes remaining, We have
9
10
minutes
characters
remaining.
left.
Yeah, in the chat, let us know which characters you really want us to do before the end, and we'll just keep going and make sure we
Yes.
try to get them.
Well, have we? I don't think we've done Avienda yet. So let's
We
get
haven't.
her.
We have not
Let's
done
finish out the
Avienda.
trio. Yeah, let's
Okay.
finish out the trio.
Yes. Avienda goes where in the Knights Radiant?
Windrunner. That was my gut reaction to that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I think so. I think
Okay.
that's an easy one.
I don't
Steven,
know if it's
we're in
this-
agreement there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Windrunner it is. Okay. Okay. Avienda going into Gryffindor, maybe, or and I just want to put I want to put everyone in Gryffindor now, maybe.
I got her Gryffindor. Yeah.
I think Gryffindor fits. Josh, any reason why we shouldn't put her in Gryffindor?
No, I think Gryffindor fits for her. Yeah.
All right, Windrunner, Gryffindor. Apparently, Avienda is our favorite. Did she also go in House Stark? It's like
I got her. No, she's Martell. Although someone in the chat did say, and remind me who it was, did say she's really a free folk, which is so true. The free folk
Oh
are
yes.
just Aiel,
We need more
AKA
options.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fremen. They're all the same.
All right, Martell.
it.
It's too obvious. Too many of the same things going on there. Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's do Gowan, just because I've talked about dissing on him, and
Yeah.
we're gonna run out of time if we don't. Which order does Gowan go in?
Dustbringer.
Dustbringer, along with his sister.
He's about control, but he doesn't know how to use it. Like, he hasn't got there yet. He's still learning. And he's
Looking
just
at
kind
what
of
the other
party.
options?
What about Skybreaker?
Nah, man. Skybreaker
that's
is gonna
Galad.
be
Or
it's gonna be his
Galad, how do
brother.
you say it?
Let's
Yeah,
let's
that's
throw
true.
him in right now. Maybe we could do this faster if we just
Yeah, let's do it all right
fill
now.
out.
Yeah.
Let's fill out the Knights. Okay, let's finish up the Knights Radiant. So we put Galad in Skybreaker. Now we go Loyal is
Loyal is
a
Truth
Truth
Watcher.
Watcher.
For sure.
Truth Watcher. Yeah.
Get the
Oops.
progression and the scholar aspect.
Okay, this is Lanfear.
Lanfear, I have as Elsecaller as well. She's always
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
she's
definitely.
she's all about
Yeah.
advancing her own self. Okay. Plus, this picture kind of makes her look like Yasna, so that works.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Mazrim Taim.
Taim, Elsecaller as well. That's what I got there. I think he's the only male Elsecaller I put on there. Interesting.
Elsecollar's filling up in a big way right now. Okay, next we have Min.
Min, Stoneward. I don't know. This was hard. What'd you put, Josh?
Men, I think I would say. I think Will Shaper.
Will Shaper.
For men.
I could see
Will
that
Shaper.
too.
Yeah.
When I did the test for her, I got Edge Dancer.
I don't know about Edge Dancer.
I don't
I
know.
think remembering those have been forgotten. I don't know if that fits her.
I think Will Shaper. Let's do it. Let's move along.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna finish this out. Okay.
Yeah.
Tuan.
Tuan Dustbringer.
Yeah, Dustbringer.
And Lan.
Stoneward.
Stoneward.
Yeah, Stoneward
Okay.
for sure.
Is there any way we are able to validate putting Elida and Edge Dancer to give every order a person?
Elida's
Or
I got Bondsmith because she was trying.
Yeah.
She was like trying to unite them, but she failed.
I could see that. Okay. We failed to get anyone in Edge Dancer.
How did
Sorry,
how
Liv.
did we fail?
Crazy. That's
Dang, Edge
crazy.
Dancer is a good one. I
Yeah.
will remember. Who's I will remember. Let's just throw one in there from.
You want to move someone over? I don't think we can possibly
Okay.
move someone over in our
Yeah.
remaining time. This is it.
Okay.
This is the official Knights Radiant tier list. Well, it's not a tier list. It's a classification here. Okay, can we get these last few in 3 minutes? This is rapid fire.
Yeah.
Tuan,
let's
where's she
do it.
going?
Tuan is going Slytherin for sure. Ambition. That's
Tuan is Slytherin. Elida is, without a doubt, Slytherin.
who else we got.
Gowan. I gotta put Gowan in Muggle. I'm sorry.
Hufflepuff, or Muggle.
No,
Yeah,
he's
do
going
Muggle.
in
I didn't
Muggle.
realize that was an option. Yeah, Gowan is
Going in
Muggle.
Muggle. I need someone in Muggle. It's Gowan. Lan.
Gryffindor.
Lan is Griffin. Are we going to get anyone else in Hufflepuff? Lanfear? Slytherin?
Slytherin, yeah.
Gallad's got to be Hufflepuff, right?
Gallad, I'd got Gryffindor, but he could be Hufflepuff too. Let's do Hufflepuff.
I want more Hufflepuffs. Let's put him there.
Puff him up.
Loyal's got to be Ravenclaw, right?
He's Ravenclaw, but he might be Hufflepuff too.
In between. We'll put him in. I feel better about Ravenclaw. Yeah. Min's Hufflepuff, right?
She's the one who did all the research to help Bran figure out how to seal the Dark One away. She's the one interpreting the research. People do not give her enough credit for that. People do not give her enough credit for that.
Dude, she's going Hufflepuff. And Taim.
That's false.
Taim Slytherin. All right. In 1 minute, we need to finish A Song of Ice and Fire.
I think that's fine. Let's just pick our favorites.
Tuan Targaryen.
Tuan Targaryen. Elida is going to go into Baratheon. And Gowan is going into Arryn.
Yeah,
Aaron. Yeah, Lan is going into
Arryn as well.
Okay, yeah. He's a good knight. Okay. Lanfear is going into Targaryen as well because she's unstable, and Golad is going into
Arryn.
I don't know, Arryn again with his brother. Yeah, we'll put all the knights here, and Arryn and Min is going in. Ooh, this is actually Stark. Should be going Stark. Taim is going into Greyjoy.
Baratheon I got, but I don't know.
Okay, throw them in Baratheon. They need more. And Loyal, to round it out, is going where?
Tyrell, Highgarden.
All right.
The setting.
All right.
Thank you guys so much.
We are out of time. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can find more Phantology at www.phantologybooks.com. And please support the Lightweaver Foundation. Thanks so much for listening. So we are out. Thank you so much, everyone. And we'll send it back over to, I think, the transition. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Black Tower.
Thanks, guys.